Indeed they are, Joanne. How do you put into words for an entire community that's in mourning how this happens? We're live outside the Dearborn Heights Police Department in the city building here, and I'll tell you that a press conference just wrapped up regarding the overnight killings of those four, the family of four that was found dead inside the home. Let's take you to the scene now. This, as you mentioned, on Hibb Street in the area of Annapolis and Outer Drive in Dearborn Heights. First responders finding a gruesome scene inside. We're told, and it was on the scanner traffic via broadcastify.com. It was the father that called dispatch saying he killed his family. We do know at this point that only one survived, and that is his wife, the mother of the kids. She's in fair condition. Take a listen to what the mayor had to say about this tragic incident.
It's difficult to understand, and the motivation. I mean, I don't understand what happened in this household. But it's a super tragedy that we just can't understand, and as a father, and I think all of us can appreciate how important one's kids are. I can't fathom this whole process. I just don't understand it. I mean, probably the question you have is the same one I have. You know, what's the motivation of the perpetrator?
Indeed, that is the biggest question right now. We always say this often, but we really, in this instance, it rings more true. There's so many more questions than there are answers. And speaking of that, you know, these first responders were on scene. They saw some horrific things, and it really hits some of these first responders hard, especially when you're talking about some of them being parents, some of them just having given birth to their children. Take a listen to what the fire chief had to say about the tragedy as it relates to first responders on scene.
When an event to this magnitude happens, and I mean, not even to this magnitude, when an unusually stressful event happens, it's good to have what we call a diffusing within 8 hours or so. And so we did call in this team of firefighters to come in and talk with our guys that were on the scene. We did take them off duty, and then we extended that to the police officers as well. We did come to the station to meet with them, and we even talked with our dispatchers, because this is just, it's a trauma for everyone.
Indeed, those were the words of Fire Chief Brogan here in Dearborn Heights, saying it's a trauma and a tragedy for everyone. We're going to go ahead and stay on top of this story all throughout the day and keep you posted. Live in Dearborn Heights, I'm Nima Shafei, 7 Action News.
Nima, it is simply unimaginable. And for more now on exactly what happened last night, we're going to go to our continuing team coverage now.